Oh, yes, it's that time again. It's that time to talk about stuff. This one, this one is more of a question. Um, in your opinion, when is it okay to like mention someone's race? Because, um, I've had conflicting answers, specifically in regards to like when you're telling any kind of a story or you're recalling any kind of event, and you mention someone and you like describe their race as a part of the way you describe them, like um like when the race would I otherwise not be relevant, like, or just isn't relevant at all, you just bring it up just as a descriptor, like a neutral descriptor. Do you think that that is bad? Because like I've heard I've heard people say, and I don't, like, this is important to note, I do not remember if these people were people of color or not. Um, I just remember hearing people say before that, like, an easy way to tell if someone's racist is if they bring up someone's race, like, when it's not relevant. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this Asian guy cut me off in traffic yesterday, you know? But, like, that's the thing. In that case, it would be more obvious because, like, it's a negative story. It's like that was just a random thing I thought of, but like just any situation where like the person of color is a um like doing something wrong, that's when it's really kind of like sus to me. But like my sister, you know, she's like, I mean, she's like me. She's very very progressive, but also very very white. And you know, she um the other day we were having this conversation where we were talking about like I don't remember what we were talking about at all because we were high and stuff. We always are, you know. And like she was telling a story and she described someone as an old black man, and uh, like my brain was like, that's kind of funny. Like, why is that relevant? You know, the blackness. I don't know, but because I've, like I said, I've heard people say before that like when you bring that up, when it's not relevant to the story, it's weird and it's sus, you know? Um, so that's, I kind of got into like, not an argument, like not like a heated argument. We weren't angry at each other at all, but it was just kind of like a mild disagreement about like whether or not that's a weird thing to do, you know? And I'm still undecided. Like I know she didn't have any malintent there. Like, and this wasn't like a negative story either. She wasn't saying like this old black man did this bad thing. Like, it wasn't like that. It was I think it was like a neutral or positive story. So yeah, I don't remember. I literally don't. But like it reminded me of this. I had a partner who they had this habit of like recalling the same story many times because I guess like it was a very memorable thing for them, and it was that this black woman kind of scowled at them in Walmart one time, like kind of gave them a dirty look because they were identifying as a trans girl at the time and dressing as a trans girl and stuff, and like, you know, presenting as one and all that. They now don't identify that way as far as I know, but at the time that was the way they were, and a black woman scowled at them, and they always brought that up, that she was a black woman. So I would tell this partner of mine, this person I was dating back then, that you know, that's not cool because it seems offensive, especially since it was like a recollection that was, you know, a negative kind. Like, you know, he was like saying that she was, you know, being rude and stuff. So like bringing up the race felt like it had implications, you know. So like, is that even bad? Like, would you agree that in that scenario it was weird to bring up the race? Because this kid wasn't like hateful, I would say. Like, this is something I feel like I bring up a lot, like the nuance of prejudice or ignorance or whatever. Like there's like there's levels to it, obviously. Like it's not always the same thing. Sometimes people just don't know any better, you know? And I don't know. I don't think this guy was like actually racist. Maybe though. I don't know. Like there weren't any other signs, so that's why I'm saying that he probably wasn't, but like it was just weird that he did that, you know? Like I don't know, it felt sus to me. But I'm not a person of color, so I can't really say for sure. I don't really know. And yeah. Like, it can just be a way for you to visualize a person, you know? Sometimes when I'm telling a story and I want people to be able to visualize the scene, then I will bring up the race of an individual in the scenario. And yeah, but it's like, if you're only providing a few details, and that's like among them, like you make very few details and that's among them, then it stands out, you know? It's noticeable. That's all I'm saying. But like I'm asking though. I'm not saying like I'm not saying this is offensive. I'm asking like, what do you think, you know? This is an open-ended conversation. So yeah. And just for the record, I'm not mad at these people. I'm not mad at my ex or my sister, cuz like obviously like what they did wasn't evil. It was just like ignorant at worst, you know? But like it could have been totally fine. I literally don't know. Like this is me asking, you know. And that's a good way of going about things. Sometimes you just gotta ask. Yeah. I hope the comments don't get turned off, because that would like kind of that would not be convenient for my intentions of this video. But sometimes YouTube turns off my comments because they think I'm a child. And when you're a child on YouTube, you don't get to have comments. Kinda sucks. So yeah, bye-bye.